Good morning, is it? 10 to 12, so it is just still morning. Had some dippy eggs this morning. Oh, by the way, it's Saturday today. So welcome to a new week. And yeah, had some dippy eggs. No dippy egg disaster today. Nope. It was all good. And you know that rock painting kit I showed you that that I've received for Christmas? Well, I ordered some dotting tools because some of the designs require dots, and they come, I got a whole pack. I'll try and list them below if I can for you, but they're like this, so they've got different size little dots, and there's loads of them. Like, you get all of these in a pack for sort of £5, I think it was, like $4.99, and I'm absolutely obsessed with them. It's so satisfying. I'll show you the one I'm doing at the moment. So this is what I'm currently doing, if it'll focus. There you go. So you literally, I'll try and hold this and show you what I'm doing, but I can't then hold the stone, so bear with me. But I'm just, at the moment, I'm going round the black dots with the teal blue colour. So you literally just dip it in the paint, and then you're just dabbing it on, and it does that. I just love it. It's so satisfying. So if you like craft, or sorry, I'm just trying to balance my stick. If you like craft, or you like having a go at new things, do this, because it's so satisfying. And like I say, the paints will last you forever. I mean, the rock painting kit you could probably pick up from sort of the Works or somewhere like that. And then I went to the beach, as you saw last week, and picked up a load of pebbles. So obviously that's free. So it's quite a cheap craft to do, and the kit for £5 for the dotting tools, and once you bought them, you've got them, haven't you? So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. Good morning, no, good afternoon now, 12:07. You're right there. Mark and I are just off to do some jobs and go to some places. The girls are at home. It's Sunday. That's about it, really. What do you think of my new lipstick? It's quite bright, but I quite like it. What is Mark doing? He's checking the tyres, I think. Oh, I don't know what that was. Oh, low washer fluid. I still got to remind Mark to fill that up. It's Tuesday today, isn't it? Tuesday. And we're off to the range. The range. There's a song about home on the range. And I've got to get some more box frames to make some more pebble pictures, among other things. Always need stuff at the range. Lovely road service, isn't it? Going back to yoga tomorrow. I'm going to try and do 3 times a month, because the last week of the month I'm seeing tan,
Oh, right.
So we said we're going to try and meet up once a month on a Wednesday because that's her day off.
Yeah, good.
So yeah, I'm going to aim to do 3 sale bits for Christmas stuff. Not much though. I mean, it's still like full price.
Yeah. It's only ones with the orange where they're reduced.
Yeah. Unless they have and just haven't put it down. Don't know. That's pretty. Look, a light up jar. All you need is love. How does it light up? Oh, it is on. It hasn't got any batteries in it. That's nice as well. I like that. Oh, typical battery's going to die. Just going to get me box frames. I need quite a few. They've got a lot in stock actually. Pictures galore. Look at that one with the beach and the harbour. That's £1.99. Mum, you'll like this one. I can't see it all because those cat pictures are in the way. Look at the beach and the harbour.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? I love it.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
£31. I mean, it's a massive canvas for that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the duck.
Oh, dear.
What I want to do is I want to get a selection of prints for the conservatory.
Yeah.
Where I've got some wall space, I want to do like little sort of selection of different pictures.
Yeah, different, all different themes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they've got to be small, really.
Yeah.
See, I like this, but that's quite big. Okay, so back from the range. I'm sorry about earlier, my battery died and I didn't take the other one with me. So I only got some footage of us looking around, but hey. I was just going to show you something that I bought Poppy that I really like. Quite fancy it myself, to be honest. It's this, the colouring book of cards and envelopes, summertime. So they're all, they come out easily as well, that I've just discovered. So they're cards, they fold here, but you colour the pictures in, and it says coloured for you by, and you write your name on it. So there's a whole book of them. So I thought, and I've got some pencils, and it's got like a little pencil sharpener on the top. I thought she could, you know, colour in and send people a card, or, you know, for birthdays and things. I thought she might quite like that. Now, I don't know if I remember telling you, but one of the things I want to do in 2019 is to make over my craft stroke conservatory room. So currently, you've seen it many a time in my vlogs, but it kind of looks like this. So I've got this colour on the walls. It's sort of a beigey grey, but we did have at one point some thing for the telly here, one of them things to cover the wire, so that needs to be sanded off. And then what I'm intending on doing is having like a picture bit here. I want all this section just to be little pictures, so not this one, and I'll show you. I got some from the range just now to start collecting, but I'm going for the colour teal. So I'm going for teal and silver in here. So I need to actually change quite a few things because a lot of it in here is sort of natural colours, which was fine for when I wanted it, but now I want to change to silver and, yeah, silver and teal. But a little tip for you, as those of you that know that I'm an interior designer, when changing things, if you're on a budget, don't buy new cushions, just buy a new cushion cover. So I've got these 3 cushions on here at the moment. So these 2, obviously I can find a cover for that one, but I probably will just sell that one or something. But yeah, I'm going to cover that one and this one and that one. And the covers on eBay are really reasonable. I bought 2 beautiful ones for my craft chairs. So where I sit to do craft, I have a cushion on there because they're only just like wooden chairs. And the ones I've bought, they're like bit like Indian print, but teal. So they look really lovely. So it's a lot cheaper. They were £2.99 each. And also a good tip is when you know you're going to decorate a room, start to collect things and then you can put it all together. So literally, like, I've bought this today, just this one stem, that was £1.99 from the range, and I will collect other things to, and a nicer vase, because that's just like a clear glass vase, but I'll collect those things as I go along. And also with frames and things, I'm going to get some silver spray and spray them so I don't have to buy new frames. Another good tip, so I'm giving you all these tips, you know, are these Command. They're like Velcro. You stick them to the back of your picture and then you don't have to drill holes in your walls to put your pictures up, and they work brilliantly. Poppy's got a really heavy picture in her room and they've stayed up fine. So these are the 3 pictures I've got today so far. I mean, I will get more, but I'm actually going to go online and have a look at this artist. It's Sam Toft, yeah, and apparently in Brighton, a Brighton artist. But we've got this one, look at that, Waiting for Mr. Lolly Ice, I love that. And then a cosy cuppa with a caravan, and this, I love that, look at that, isn't that brilliant? So yeah, I've just collected them. They were £3 each from the range. I mean, seriously, £3 each. And I should just put them to one side. I mean, some people, they forget what they've bought, but I don't. I remember everything I've got. So yeah, that's kind of what I got at the range. I got tons of thingy, what do you call it, box frames. Look at all the amount I've got. I've got to do all these. So I've got all them to do. I'm still doing my pebble art. Look, I bought this at the range for £3.99 as well to keep my pebbles in. I think that's a pretty arrangement, isn't it, in there? So they're all the pebbles that I've done so far. Just about to wrap up Holly's birthday presents because it's her birthday on Sunday. She's going to be 17. 17! And she's got her first driving lesson on Monday for 2 hours. I really want to take her out, just out the front, and get her to sit in our car and just go through things with her so she's not absolutely blind to it all, you know. So I might try and fit that in at some point this week. Good morning, everybody. It definitely is morning. It's 10:35. Now, I apologise for the rattling noise because it sounds worse on the camera as well, but it's something, it's like in my dashboard I've got like a little compartment thing and it just keeps rattling and I can't do anything about it. So I apologise for that. But it is Wednesday. Now, Matt and Bailey would guess it, I reckon. Where am I off to, Matt and Bailey? Where do you think? Yep. Seated yoga. Now, I haven't been, well, I actually can't remember, gotta put that down, the last time I went to seated yoga. Shut up! Proxy rattle. Because of one thing and another coming up and how busy it was over, you know, December and everything. I can't remember last time I went. I don't even know if I went in November, to be honest. One of my New Year's resolutions is to go to seated yoga, or attempt to, every Wednesday, except for one Wednesday in the month where I'm going to do a craft over tan. Oh, is that Steve? I bet it is. I've just got to head to the doctor's first. Because I had to do a lovely sample for them to be tested. I did say to Mark this morning, who the hell would want a job testing someone's you know what? Like, basically crap. Who would want that job? Just had the funniest thing, had to share in the doctor's. right, dropped me sample in, I said to her, when should I phone up for the results? She said, there's waiting room, right, full of people. These wipers need changing. Waiting room full of people. She said, what kind of sample is it? I'm like, I'm not going to shout that over the waiting room. So I just went, poo. So, didn't manage to get to yoga. I was on my way and then I got stuck in massive traffic. And it got to about 10 past 11 because yoga starts at 11:15, and I was like, I've still got another 20 minutes on my journey yet, so there's no way I'm going to make it. So I was really peed off. So what I did was, do you want to go out? I turned around and came home. You going out? What are you doing? Hey? First of all, good morning. No. Good afternoon, it's 10 past 12. I'll get that right one day. It's Thursday. Thursday today. There's loads to tell you, loads to update you with. Feel like rubbish because of fibro. But I will do the fibro section now because I'm just doing my tablet pots. So I thought while I'm doing that, I can do the fibro section this week on medication. Medication's what you need. Well, you do if you're a fibro sufferer. Anyway, so I have a little case like this. I think I got it off Amazon. Don't think it was very cheap, but it had good reviews. So you can lock it, and then each you get like a little individual day, and it has like the breakfast, lunch, dinner, and bed sections, and these are movable as well, so you can like take it out and move. So if you've got some tablets on one section that's bigger than others, you can move it along. So medication, I'm just going to go through what I have every day. Right, let's go through. So in the morning with my breakfast I have a colofac. Colofac is also called mebeverine, and I have 200 milligram tablets. Now I have one of them in the morning. That is for my IBS, that's not for fibro. So it helps like some spasms of the gut. With that, you have to bear with me because I'm trying to think what I have every morning, you know, trying to split it up. I take one Loratidine, that's it, Loratidine, 10 milligrams. It's basically like a hay fever tablet, but a lot of people I know with fibro, including myself, suffer with rashes and itchy skin. Therefore, I have to take that every day. The other thing I take in the morning, apple cider vinegar, 1000 milligram. Supposed to be very good for the gut and for your digestion, which I need all the help I can get really. It's also supposed to be good for weight loss, but I haven't noticed any weight loss and I've been on them a little while. The other thing I take in the morning is a vitamin C and zinc. And there's one more thing. Now I have the dyspepsia, and I used to take for that, well, I started off on omeprazole for dyspepsia, then I went on to rabeprazole because omeprazole wasn't working anymore. Rabeprazole was brilliant, and then over Christmas it went so she's now put, the doctor's, I should say the doctor, not she, the doctor's put me on lansoprazole, 30 milligrams, and I have to take one in the morning, one at night. But anyway, I'm doing the morning, so that's the morning bit. Yeah, what I take in the morning. Lunchtime, no, I forgot one, sorry, I forgot one in the morning. Magnesium, this is 500 milligrams, but I have before taking 1,000. You can take this twice a day because it's 500, but I haven't got room in my tablet pot. I would take 2 a day, but I haven't got room. So I literally take 1 a day. I'll probably benefit from taking 2 a day, to be fair, but c'est la vie. So magnesium's very good for fibro. Don't ask me why. I don't know all these things. I read up about it. Brain fog takes over and I can't remember. If you can remember, brilliant. Comment below. Right, so lunchtime. I take, oh, they're all falling everywhere. High strength turmeric, 1,000 milligram. Again, you could take that twice a day, which I do. An MSM at lunchtime. These are 1,000 milligram. Now MSM, that's a really good tip for you for fibro, especially if you suffer with muscle spasms. Like, you know, when you get a twitchy eye and it does that, it's a bit like that, but in a different muscle. So it can be anywhere. I get it in my chest, get them in my arms, my legs, anywhere. So yeah, if you suffer from muscle spasms, MSM, I hardly get any muscle spasms now with MSM. Really good. So I take 1 of them at lunchtime. Now, there's no rhyme or reason to why I'm taking these herbal tablets at this time of day. It's literally, I'm just spreading them out in my tablet pot. So there's no rule to say that I have to take that then and have to take that then. The only rule with that is my prescribed medication, just so you're aware. Right, so also at lunchtime I take a pure biotic, which is basically like a prebiotic, which is very good for the gut again. So potassium, 1 a day, 300 milligrams these are. You probably can get them stronger, and I probably need them stronger, to be honest. But I always put in, when I order everything off Amazon, all my herbal tablets, and I always put in high strength. If you put in high strength, you get usually their high strength. So that, I don't know, who knows. Dinner time, so I take another turmeric, another colofac for my IBS, another lansoprazole, which I'm just starting out on that, so I'll keep you posted what that's like. Sure. Oh, and another apple cider vinegar, another one of them. So that's, I feel like I'm doing that song, you know, the 12 days of Christmas. On the 12th day, an apple cider vinegar tablet. Anyway, I've just lost the plot. Then bedtime. Now this is really good if you like me and you can't sleep very well at all. Melissa Dreams. Now I also get them off Amazon because they're cheaper. You can get them in Holland and Barrett, which is where I got them to start with because I asked for their help. But they contain lemon balm, and I take 2 of these and chamomile to help me sleep. And if I didn't have them, I don't think I'd be able to sleep at all. I used to take amitriptyline, but the doctors changed it because amitriptyline is great for fibro. I can't really cope with more than 20 milligrams at night because I feel like a zombie the next day. So, because my pain's particularly bad, she's put me on Nortriptyline. You probably can't see that, Nortriptyline. 10 milligram, because 1 10 milligram of Nortriptyline equals 20 milligram of amitriptyline, and it shouldn't make you drowsy like amitriptyline can. I mean, my doctor's really good, and she's always got more medication for me to try, so she never says, no, that's it, stuff it, you deal with it. She's always like, well, let's try this or let's try that. Now, if I have a flare up, which is quite likely today, I should think, I take Naproxen 500 milligram. Now you could take this twice a day is the maximum. There isn't really a day that doesn't go by that I don't take an anodine, 2 anodine extra. These are great for keeping you going because they've got the caffeine in as well, which kick-starts, I found out, caffeine kick-starts paracetamol to work quicker. Doctor told me that. So I take 2 of these when I'm feeling rubbish. Probably I should take some today because I feel pretty rubbish, so I'm going to leave them out. But if you're going to take paracetamol, and don't poo-poo paracetamol, because paracetamol is a very, very good drug. I was advised to always get the paracetamol plus with the caffeine in because it makes the paracetamol work quicker. Nausea. I suffer with nausea through fibro, through dyspepsia, through IBS. So when I'm feeling sick, I can take these, domperidone. I always say that domperidone, to me, that sounds like a good wine. I'm going to have a domperidone. Laxido sachets for my IBS. So when my bowel decides to not work, I take them. In the past, they've tried me on this, which is a patch, a fentanyl patch. And it's literally it's a tiny little square patch that goes on your arm. You might have had them. And it's literally a morphine patch. And it releases it. But I felt so out of it when I tried this. I'm like, I can't deal with it. So they told me to cut the patch in 3 bits to try and, but then it didn't really do anything. So yeah, that is it, I think. I think that's it. I know it's a lot. But hopefully you might have got some like tips on the herbal medication I take. And what I'll do is I will list all my meds below so you can see, because if you want to go to your doctor and say, oh, how about we try this, or how about I can try that, then you can remember the name of it if I list it below. Like I say, something works, some things work for some people, some things don't work for others. Everybody's different.
Right, yes, I'm crying, yes, I'm upset, having a bad day, and feel like absolute crap with my fibro. I took Poppy to football last night, and Mark feels like it's his fault because he couldn't get back in time to take her, and it wasn't his fault at all. I said to him, I'm the one that said, no, I'll take her, and I want to take her. I want to go, and I want to do the things with the girls. But sometimes it's just not fair. I mean, in the past, I'd have been able to do that. I'd have been able to take her and sit there, and yeah, I'd have been frozen, but I wouldn't have paid for it as much the next day as I am now. And it's just not fair. Maybe in the summer when the weather gets better, I can go. But even just being out in the evening is hard. And I wanted to go to aqua aerobics tonight with Angela. But it doesn't look very likely at the moment, does it?
Good morning. It is morning, it's 11:24. I'm meeting Donna this morning, who you've seen many a time on the vlogs. We're going to have a cup of tea and a catch up. I haven't seen her since before Christmas. It's Friday, oh, it's Friday, and I forgot to bring my letters out. Friday, oh dear. Oh, forget everything. Right. Yesterday, well, last night, I didn't go to aqua aerobics with Angela because I had what was predicted, a massive flare-up. So, you know, one of them things. I felt awful at the time. I was crying and I said to her, I'm really sorry, I hate letting you down, I hate letting people down, but at the end of the day, it's so important to listen to your body, and my body was saying no. I just hate letting people down. Do any of you that suffer with fibro feel that? Comment down below. I just feel like you're forever, I'm not forever letting people down, because I still do go out, I still do things. Like today I'm seeing my friend Donna, and you know, she said, oh, let me know you need to reschedule. I mean, a lot of my friends are brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant with understanding that it's out of my control. If I'm there, I'm there. If I'm not, I'm not. And they're really good with that. So I'm very lucky. I don't think I'm going to tell you what we're doing. You're just going to have to tune in next week, aren't ya? Aren't ya, governor? As TJ says, governor. So yeah, that's it for this week, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry I was a bit upset yesterday, and I hope that people with fibro or chronic illness might have got some tips on what medication might work for them. But as a disclaimer, you know, like I said, everybody's different. Doesn't mean you're all going to go out and be cured, because I'm certainly not cured and I take all that. It's just that it's there to help you and give you a bit of advice, okay? So always check with your GP as well before you try anything. If you're worried about all the herbal things, sometimes you can go to a herbal shop and ask their advice on what you should take and what you shouldn't take. I took some of my advice from my sports masseur friend on magnesium and potassium. What's potassium? Potassium. So anyway, that's it. Don't forget that thumbs up. Come on, last week 3 thumbs up. That's pathetic. Stop forgetting to hit the thumbs up. It's so easy to do. And leave me a nice comment. I only had 1 comment last week. I like to chat to you. You can ask me any questions. Let me know what you think of the vlog. Let me know if there's anything you want me to film, you know, or go into depth with fibro. I'll be interested to hear. And I will see you all next week. Bye.